Meow. It's the Arkansas Baby Doll, and you're tuned in to Kitty Pink Radio, spinning all your favorite independent music, possibly from your backyard. Don't go. Come catch a vibe or two.
Big shit.
If I'm so boring, then why you with?
First of all, I'm impressed by that.
Kalia, bro.
I'm with you.
It is a nice bed. I got a bed going on today. And y'all know I always rock the black. We was not playing, so. Episode of MidNight Madness. See, I've been in the school of being wild out radio, so I be doing my I see today. I'm sorry, I see tonight. All facts. But and I guess she decided she wanted to carry it on into our show. So I don't know. She act like she won't smoke with me today. I don't know what's wrong with my friend, y'all. What's wrong, friend? I don't know. I think I need some.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What you got off in your cup? It is your auntie Kitty, and I am not the only auntie tonight. First off, give some love to DJ Lady JaRoq. She's not able to be here tonight, but that's okay. We're going to pull through for my sister. Y'all send some love across the screen for her. I have a very, very special guest with me tonight. This is Miss SeXXX&POLYTICS. She happens to be a big Bigo sensation. She is everything to me. Y'all know I just attract like and kindled spirits. And me and her, we've been kicking it on Bigo and having us a good old shindig. And I said, you know what? Come on over here and chill with me tonight. Let's talk about some things. I want you to introduce yourself first of all. I do you no justice.
Hello, you did all of the justices. I am SeXXX&POLYTICS. I'm a sex educator, and I do talk about the poly lifestyle. It may be for you, it may not be. You know, entanglements are not the only thing that's poly. And I do political commentary on the radio sometimes in LA here on the radio. So there you go. And I met, my younger version, Miss Kitty so pretty.
It's two aunties in here tonight, y'all.
Call me Auntie S&P for those who don't want to call me sex or whatnot. But and we came up here twinning it.
I know. You was like, we matching. I said, look at us. Synced up.
Yes. So thank you for inviting me to your show. This is my first time doing it. So we gonna
don't be scared. We ain't gonna do too much.
I'm never scared. Never. Over that. Yeah.
Well, y'all, tonight, I had came up with the topic. And she threw it back on me. And I was like, oh, okay. If y'all read the caption, we are going to be talking about sex before the age of 50 and sex after the age of 50. Now, I got a question because you switched it on me. You was like, well, why can't we talk about it before 50? Okay. Auntie, let's do this. Right now, I'm 38. And honestly, I'm bored.
Oh, shit. That's how you want to start it? You're born in 38, really?
Yes.
Oh, child. There's
I'm
Google.
bored.
There's Google. Hmm.
How was it when you were my age or
Oh,
younger? Were
when
you just wild and free as you are now, or were you more?
I was married. Um. Oh, when I was 38. I was married and pretty open, but married. I mean, but I had been married before the online dating, all of that. Yeah, yeah. Seriously, this is a whole nother Oprah.
So,
It is.
have you been actively dating?
I'm newly single.
Mm.
Mm. I mean, I mean, online dating and meeting people and getting referrals, and it's like, hide your daddy, hide your cousin, hide
Are
your
you impressed?
um online dating. It can be good. I mean, if you're scrutinous, if you
Okay.
really scrutinize who you're going out with, don't just go out with everybody.
Yeah.
No, not for a free 2 for 5. It,
No.
no, don't do that. Don't do that, girl or boy. Some select boys. Don't do that. Nope.
Before we go any further, I just want these numbers to go up. I need y'all to share.
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet? That's what I don't understand. That's why I'm not famous.
Please and thank you. Share, y'all. Um, I can remember when I was younger. I think maybe there was a disconnect with me actually knowing my body, like actually being familiar with my body. I was basically just experimenting
Right.
when I first started out. And then obviously I made a son with that person I made a son with. It was a lot more interesting, but he's over 50.
Okay. Okay.
At the time when I met him, he was 44ish.
Okay.
And that was some bomb.
hmm Oh, he put it on. He put it on. He put it on you because he was near his, tapping out. Like he was really getting it in good, and he had a young thing that he wanted to get it in good with, and y'all did the thing and had the kid. Yep.
Did
hmm
you date older or younger when you were younger? Before marriage, did you date younger or older?
Same age, actually. Same. Yeah. Same age.
Okay.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And now, after 50?
Let me let, let,
Oh, inquiring minds want to know, Auntie.
I am open. I am open. But they have to be of sound mind and able to meet me where I need to be met with and all of that good stuff and enthusiastic. There you go. I said what I said. Yeah.
Enthusiastic. So how long, Steve Harvey had his little book or whatever, is wait 90 days. How long would you wait before 50 and then after 50? Because this is before 50 versus after 50.
Um I just talked about that on my show. Specifically about Steve Harvey and that whole 90-day thing. And it's like, are you gonna wait for somebody to 90 days, 6 months, and then find out it's trash? Really?
That's
Uh,
wise. That's wisdom. That's coming from a female. Normally you hear that from older males. You don't hear that from, well, you're a different type. You are definitely an acquired taste, especially if you over here hanging out with old Kitty Sign. So would you say that you're more freer now versus than beforehand?
Yeah. I was I was a good Southern, chaste, going to Sunday school and going to church girl, and no sex before marriage person.
I'm not finna be. I can't with you. I cannot.
Stay in that lane, because I had to come out of that, and I was like, never again. Never again will I date somebody for 90 days and not know what you're working with. At least see it.
Seeing it gonna tempt you though. Let's be real. Let's be real. If you see a big old nice pretty one, Auntie.
A pretty one. I already know what I'm saying. I'm just sitting here looking at you like, do you know what I'm saying? Because if you see it and it's nice and it's pretty and it's da da da,
you gonna want to kiss it. Like, oh, you cute little thingy. Oh,
I don't know the kissing part, but put it to use. Obviously it was made for a reason. There.
Ghost of Loof, thank you for joining us on tonight, and thank you for coming. Y'all get off in these comments. Y'all can ask Auntie questions, or you can ask Auntie questions. Either way, y'all get off in the comments and interact with us. Ghost of Loof said, I was reading the phrase, this is for the open-minded person, then heard sex after marriage. Like, ha ha ha, I'm dead. Yeah, we joking around a little bit. We're definitely open-minded individuals. I don't know too many. I don't know too many like her, so she's definitely open-minded. Speaking of your show, let's talk about your show. You're on Bigo Live.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I forgot that Bigo ID number.
Oh, it's my Bigo ID is SeXXX, 3 X's, y'all. AND Politics with an I. And I changed it to Poly with a Y ticks recently. So that's how you can find me. But yeah, they know me as Auntie S&P, and you can probably find me.
Yeah. And what do you normally, I know what you do, but I want you to present yourself. What do you normally talk about on your show?
Seriously, I read the room, and I basically, the name of my show is All Stars with Auntie S&P, and it's people that I've talked to online on Bigo, and we've gotten to know each other. And I talk about, they can ask me, everybody for the most part says, well, I know all about sex. And then it's like 3, 2, 1, then a sex question comes up.
Right.
Okay. And then they're asking Auntie about a sex question. And I talk about sex. I talk about sexual health, which we need to talk about
a lot more.
A lot more, because with COVID, a lot of people are outside is opening up. Mm-hmm. And people are going buck wild, and it's like, oh, they're taking off the mask. That's like doing it raw.
Right.
Okay. So yes, sex and politics. Oh, it's Bigo ID is sex and politics with an I. Yeah. They can
okay. They
can find me with the Y, but it's officially with an I.
Okay.
because that's my website and all of
Can
that.
you type it in down there?
I don't know how to do that. Yeah, no.
Let me take this down because it's the same as your name on here, right?
Sex and Politics is how I go by it on Bigo, but if they're trying to find me with the Bigo ID, it's with politics, like
Politics.
politics.
Okay, got you.
Politics.
Got
Yeah.
you.
Thank you, hun. Yeah, this is my first time doing this. I don't know what's going on. Not at all. I don't even see any of you people.
I honestly think they're appalled that you are speaking as freely as you are.
What?
I think that's what it is.
What? Really?
Yes, like the Norman spelling of the word. Yes, go look her up on Bigo.
Those. Okay, now I can see. Yeah. I'm not on YouTube yet. Girl.
Not yet.
Not yet.
There we go.
But yes, so it's sex, 3 X's, and politics the normal way. Political commentary person. But I like politics. I do. Yeah.
Right.
Well, Twitch.
She gonna get on Twitch too. I'm gonna teach her all of. Don't worry, y'all are gonna be seeing a lot more of this lady. Trust me and believe. Trust me and believe. I'm gonna put her on. Twitch is gonna love you. Twitch loves me, so like they're gonna love you.
I mean, obviously we're like twins, so they can have you. I mean, I need those glasses.
You need the glasses? I'm gonna see if I can find another pair just for you.
Thank you. But you know what? I also talk about you know, like I said, sexual health, sex education, how to have better sex, and love languages. Talk about that. I'm LGBTQ friendly, so I talk to all the children's.
Right.
And yeah, you know, I want to normalize, you know, I mean, you really need to know what LGBTQ really means.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. You said something that stuck out to me. You said how to have better sex. Can you give us some pointers for those of us who are having sex before 50? Because I'm going to be real with you. I think it becomes, and I've even been told, it becomes bomb after you age a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have to understand the biology of it. I mean, men, if that's what you're into, men, they reach their peak at a certain age. Well, guess what? We reach our peak after that. Mm-hmm. So, yes, okay, I see you, millennial. Mm-hmm. I'm in the comments now. Mm-hmm. The thing is, it's like once we reach our actual peak, and I don't even know. I mean, I thought my peak was 40. To be real, I thought my peak was 40. It's like, okay, it can't get any better than this.
Right.
And then I hit
it
50.
Got better.
then I hit 50 and I was like, oh Lord, what's 60 gonna be like?
Would you say it's more so because, like I was saying earlier, I don't think before I met my child's father, like I truly understood my body. Mm-hmm. And you know, I started selling sex toys, and of course, if you're gonna sell something, you got to try it out. Okay. And that's how I really became more familiar with myself, my sexual desires, all of that. Mm-hmm. So would you say it's more so because you're willing to experiment a little bit more?
I was open. Like you said, you know, I'm not the normal 50-year-old. I'm not the normal 40, 30, 20-year-old, to be honest. So I've been open to learning about it, and I ask a lot of questions. I've been interviewing people for years. That's the only reason why I can definitively say that I'm a sex educator, because I have asked so many questions that I have lost my voice for days because I was like, oh, wait a minute. I'm in a group of lesbians.
Right. So you ask questions.
I ask all of the questions and I get into the nitty gritty. Sorry, that was Boy Toy calling.
It's the Boy Toy Chronicles for me, y'all.
Everyone must have a boy toy. Anywho, and he's over 40, so don't worry about it. He's nobody. I mean, he's somebody's son. But
we got a comment that I can't see because I didn't make the page public. But shout out to you, Derek Wayne. He said that he knows you and he's watched you on Bigo.
Really? Oh, that's sweet. I hope you liked it. I mean,
she is everything. So, switching gears here. I had brung this up to you as well. We actually talked about this on the show that I host on Bigo with Ronnie Rochelle. What's your story? Every Tuesday, y'all got tagged that in every Tuesday, 6 p.m. No, 8 p.m. Central Time. But we talked about toxicity and how it is a turn on. Would you say that that would be true before 50? What happened?
Boy Toy blowing my phone up. Boy Toy, stop it.
It's that after 50. I'm trying to make it to after 50. I am wanting to be 50.
I'm gonna text him. Toxicity. He's somebody's son. Yeah, he is. I know. Better.
Aren't they all?
Aren't they all?
I'm not gonna do this.
Happy.
We're gonna act right. We're gonna act right. Okay.
He's very happy. I'm live now. Stop.
I can't with you right now.
I mean, I can't. It's like if I don't answer the first time, stop. Okay. Toxicity. Okay, a lot of people think that angry sex, toxic sex is great. Truth be told, it kind of is. Yeah. Temporarily. If you're looking for long term, it's not for you. Nope. Because you have to maintain that. And then it just keeps escalating and it's like, okay.
It turns into knives and
LAPD and NYPD and stuff. Yeah. I mean, somebody even talked about keying somebody's car. I was like, I don't even know.
Busting out the windows.
Busting out the windows. I don't even know how to do that. But some of these people are out there doing this. And that's a toxic relationship. If you're compelled to do that, yeah, you need to rethink your relationship.
Do you think that is something that we've normalized, especially in the Black community?
Unfortunately, I think I won't even just say in the Black community. I mean, in all communities, you've got the Karens out there, stalking people. I know some. That's all I got to say about that. I'm like, girl, why are you outside of his apartment? Choking in for, yeah, no, okay, goes. Every time you do that, shots fired, it mutes me, and I'm like, and I have to unmute myself. I'm like, we're not going there. Not today, Satan. Not today. Not today.
I'm not gonna lie. I like that type of stuff. I do.
Hey, you're not going there, Ghost. You're not going there. Not right now.
I
A genteel conversation.
I actually do. I kind of do like that stuff.
A little bit, you have to know what you're doing, but I ain't one to gossip. So, anywho, we're moving on. That's a whole other show. That's
That's
a,
all.
we're talking about toxicity,
But I'm sure you like talk to people who are into bondage, right?
allegedly. Mhm.
Do you think that that's just a kink?
Hmm. It can be a lifestyle. Um, it can be a one off thing just in a relationship. Oh, oh, ghost, you nasty ghost. Um, ah, hello,
Hey,
Engelman. Mwah. How are you doing? So yeah, but seriously, that takes way more discussions and negotiations, etc., etc., etc.
I would be so scared to put that much trust into somebody, especially while that adrenaline is running. Cause
Mhm.
you kind of do. Let's be clear. If you're a freaky person, like you kind of do some extra stuff that you normally wouldn't do while you're in the heat of the moment sometimes. So like I would hate to have this thing in my mouth,
Ball
rotisserie style,
right.
and I don't know, you're hurting me. Like that just that's a bit much.
It's all about negotiations. It's about uh what those lovely fans are called. I don't know what that means. Um
I think he's African.
mm-hmm. So the thing is, it's like, yes, it's all about trust. It literally is all about trust. It should be. It should be.
Right.
So, um, but if you find the right combination of personalities, and kink level,
Hmm.
hmm, allegedly, go.
Dope, dope, dope. He said a comment was missed.
Okay.
Oh, he told me that's not the kind of love life. It's not so much as a love life for me. It's just I don't know. I think I come from the. I may have a little bit of that generation that likes toxic, maybe. Because, like I said, I'm not embarrassed to say like I've had somebody's hand around my throat and I've had my hair pulled, and I think it's just whatever we say love language, whatever your sex language is. I don't judge nobody.
You know what? Let's do that. And actually, I'm gonna write that down. Because I talk about love languages a lot. I really do. But what's your sex language?
What's your sex language? That should be a discussion that's held. To me, that's healthy sex because there may be some things that you do, for example, and we talked about this on the panel with the other OGs. I don't want you asking me to give you head. That aggravates me. Do not ask me for head.
No, no. Head should be offered. Mhm. Yes, I think that was one of the first conversations that
No,
I.
that was my second time chilling with you, Auntie.
But that was a feisty one. It was like, don't ask me for
I
it,
was like, oh yes, I love it here.
and I was like, why is she my daughter that I've never had? My daughter, non-daughter. Yeah.
I enjoyed you and I enjoyed is it Sunshine?
Oh yes, sunshine.
Okay.
Oh,
I
and
enjoyed
she's
y'all.
over me, and she's over me. So you're like in your 30s. I'm in my 50s, and she's in her
Oh
60s.
my God. So I was chilling with the OGs. Okay.
Killing real OGs. Because Sunshine, I hang with her, and I'm just like, girl.
But y'all give me so much to look forward to. I know sometimes women fear aging.
Oh
And
no.
just being there with y'all is just like they just like me. They just old. They not even older because I don't even like the idea of older. You're seasoned.
Um, y'all can call it whatever y'all want to. I don't color my hair, and they're like, "Did you dye your hair that color?" No, it grows out of my head like this. Thank you very much.
It's beautiful.
I love it, and I went natural years ago. I used to have relaxed hair down to my mid back. My hair grows. So
Yeah.
anyway, but I love the natural hair. I love running it. Everybody who comes on my panels knows I'm always playing with my hair because I'm loving my texture. I'm like,
Right.
what? My hair curls up like that? What?
You know what? When I got older is when I really, really started appreciating the texture of my hair. I like to play around with the wigs because, like Meg said, change up my wig, make him think he cheating. So
I
I
mean,
switch up the wigs and everything, but I really am in love with the texture of my hair. And I can remember when I was younger, that's all we talked about. Girl, I need to get a perm. Oh, girl, my hair's so nappy.
oh,
And
it's so
now,
nappy. That just the word nappy.
yeah,
It was like all we had was just a little new growth, and it's like, oh, I need to get a perm.
I need to get a perm.
Nope, 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 nope. And you know what? I have some people in my life, and when I went natural, uh, even my sister, she was like, "Girl, when you first went natural, it wasn't this cute." And I was like,
Right.
I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. Then I got it. And guess what? She and another girlfriend, 100% natural now. Cut off all of that old hair, went completely natural, learning their hair texture. See, this is also what I talk about.
Right. Come on.
I,
You
I,
are
I talk about
girl. I'm loving all of this. It's every time I sit down with you, Auntie, I love it. I hang on to every word because I was raised by my grandma, as you know. My grandmother raised me. So like a majority of those feminine friendships that I've had have always been with older women.
Mhm.
And I think that's why I was like a moth to a flame when you came around. Like, oh my God, I love her. This is me when I get this age. I definitely feel like I'm living vicariously through you right
I,
now.
I- I'll tell you, and thank you so much for that. That was very sweet. But I mean, this is like the old school. Growing up, where do we go to find wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
You went into the kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
and I know they talk about the red table talks, which I love. I love it. Um, but kitchen tables,
Yeah.
that's that's where we need to get these young girls and select men. Get them back to the table to learn from people who have been through it and can help guide them. That's all.
They're not like they wouldn't give it for some odd reason. This generation of elders, they don't give it like you do.
Oh,
Like some of them are in competition with us younger women. And so instead of teaching us, it's more so like criticizing us. And I don't mind criticism if it's constructive criticism.
constructive, right? Yeah. I'm not gonna try. Well, one, you have to be confident in yourself. It's like if you feel like, oh, I can't give a younger woman um advice on anything um because she might steal my man. No, your man was gonna be stole anyway.
I'm finna give you a bomb. I've said that so many times. And it's not like we deny what y'all had to offer. It's just the way the delivery, kind of like with Kevin Samuels. I don't disagree with everything that man said, but at the end of the day, like you can't give me You can't give me my medicine straight. Like I need a chaser with my alcohol. So like what makes you think I'm gonna be able to, you gonna force feed me something and then you're not gonna tell me how to better myself? You just doing it for your enjoyment, to make fun of me, to make me feel lesser. Like it's hard to receive it when it comes like that.
Yeah. Well, that's what I like about what I'm doing. And I'm new to this. I mean, I this is just organically coming out of me. It's like, okay, what would I have liked to have known when I
When,
was 20? When I was 20, what would
yes.
I have liked to have known? And 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 to be open and honest about it and not feeling like I had to filter myself.
Yes.
Okay? So, I mean, a lot of us older people, mature, seasoned, um, some of us never got the sex talk. It's like, I mean, how do you go from not having a sex talk to becoming sex 3X's and politics? Pew, boop, boop.
I didn't really get the sex talk either. Like, and I understand it's possibly because my mama probably didn't get the sex talk. It was more so, if you feel like you finna do something, let me know. If you feel like you want to do something, let me know so I can go put you on the pill. And that really was that was it.
And that is so derelict in our duties, because it's like by the time that happens, that's when you end up with a 15, 16-year-old impregnated. Okay. See, that's where we're. Oh, and now, um, with the STIs, STDs, I mean, you can have some predators who are trying to have sex with these younger people, and they know they have something, but they're not going to tell the younger person, and they don't
Right.
know how to protect themselves, because sex feels good. Sex
Right.
good. So naturally we want to do it. That's why all of us are here. Somebody had sex.
Right.
She might have had granny panties on. She might have had a house coat on. Um, I mean, there was no lingerie,
Right.
today. But guess what? They had 10, 12 kids. Okay.
Right.
So the thing is, it feels good and it's natural, and that's what it was made for. But plus pleasure. So don't get it twisted. It's not just about procreation. So stop.
Right.
So,
Right.
so stop. Um,
And
I'm not talking.
I really want that to be a push, because that's really how I grew up. I didn't grow up thinking that it really was for my enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? It was just I wanted this dude to like me, so I'm gonna do what he wants me to do.
Right. And that's the whole thing. It's like, for young girls or even older women, I mean, really, why don't we have a say in what we want to do? Just because somebody asks you for something doesn't
Doesn't mean you have to.
doesn't mean you have to.
Right.
And especially if they don't know what they're doing. And we won't even get into, oh, that's going to be a whole nother, look, I keep saying a whole
A
nother,
whole nother show. You
whole
got to
nother,
come back. I'm enjoying this too much and it's almost time to go.
yes. So a whole nother show is about, what have you been asked for that you didn't want to do, and you did it and you regret it? Because you might have, yeah. Anywho, that's a whole nother show. So anywho, you got me up here, girl. You got me up here. So
Ghost said, from what I've seen, the modern woman today does not want to listen to advice if it's not on TikTok. I don't believe they deserve to hear experience from mature and wise ladies like you, lovely dames. Yes, they do.
they
They
do.
do.
They do, and they come on my Bigo lives,
We
and
love you.
they sit there and they ask me questions, probably questions that they couldn't ask anybody else
Right.
in their life. So I really do feel like I am the auntie. of Bigo. Some people have called me that, but it's like I'm a safe space, so I'm not gonna judge you. It's like, okay, oh, he wanted to do that. Okay, well, did you think about this? And bah. So yeah. But we have to open ourselves up to these younger ladies and select gentlemen. I always throw LGBTQ
Yes.
in there,
Yes.
because they need advice as well. They're keying cars
Yeah.
and busting out windows too. So
I guess that'll be my last question. We'll go out with that one. How do you separate? And then this will probably be a personal question for me, but it could help somebody else. How do you separate feelings from just sex? Because you said you went down with the whole Steve Harvey 90-day thing, you know, and you we've even talked about it. You said you can you can differentiate. What advice do you give to that girl that wants to be there in that headspace?
to have sex. Do you like the dude? Okay, here we go. And this is a delicious nugget that I can leave us with is I advocate on my show for if you're going out with somebody and you're like, ooh, I think I might want to have sex with him. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to schedule both of us, or both of us have a full STI panel, including HSV 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. All of it. All of it. Look, I'm over 50 and I would still get a pregnancy test. I don't care. So I want all of the tests. And guess what? In like 4 or 5 days, you both get your results. You have a baseline. It's only as good as the day you take it. We all know that. But guess what? At the end of the day, how many people have you had sex with? You didn't know what they had.
Right.
You had no idea. So at least have a baseline and know that maybe this person is knowledgeable enough to know, hey, we should both be doing this. So
Right.
I'm like, once both, seriously, after 3, 4, I don't know. Okay, I joke about this, but it's not real, but this is Midnight Madness. I joke about you both get tested. You go on a picnic, fine, go get tested. And then I joke, I'm like, lock him in a basement for like 5 days.
Just to make sure he don't go give that thing to nobody else.
Exactly. And then guess what? Then you can go ham. It can be on like Donkey Kong, and that's
Right.
a very old person reference. And I think I'm gonna, y'all don't lock people in basements. This is for entertainment purposes.
They gonna be like Auntie said.
This is for entertainment purposes only, and Auntie loves you. But seriously, keep an eye on him. Okay?
Right.
And keep an eye on yourself. Don't be doing
Yes.
But guess what? Finding somebody where you both know that you're I call it street legal. You're both street legal, then enjoy yourself, enjoy sexuality. It's there for a purpose.
Right.
Purposes.
Right.
But just one. It's not just for procreation. It's
Right.
for pleasure too. So yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much for filling in for DJ Lady JaRoq. We missed you tonight. Can't wait to see you next Thursday to see what you got to talk about. I love you so much. Thank you for being. You are more than just my homie I run around on Bigo with. I just want you to know that you're really special to me. I think God sent you to me at a time when I really needed someone like you. Thank you so much. Y'all make sure if you're on Bigo to follow Sex and Politics. We spell it the regular way on there, but y'all see how she got it spelled on here. Any last words, Auntie?
Take care of yourselves and be good. Just be good. That's all.
All right. This has been another epic episode of Midnight Madness. We'll see y'all next Thursday. Bye.